The European Film Academy Lifetime Achievement Award 2009 goes to mon cher ami Ken Loach.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Merci. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dankeschön. Merci. Thank you. Life cannot get any better than being given an award by Eric Cantona. This is extraordinary and a big surprise. Thank you. I also have to thank the Academy and those who worked so hard for it and so hard for European films, because it was, when I first was drawn to the cinema, it was the European films that drew me. So those who work on the behalf of European films need a big thank you from all of us. And I'm thinking of Marion and Wim and all those who work with them. A big thank you for your work. And I have to say something a little banal now, but I wouldn't be here if it were not for the writers I've worked with, and the most consistently brilliant has been Paul Laverty, the producers, and the most tenacious has been Rebecca O'Brien, and a partner who's put up with somebody working in this business with far too much patience for far too long. And the actors and the cameramen and everyone who works on what is such a collective enterprise, which is making a film. But I'd like to say two other things, if I may, that I think are important. When I first started going to festivals many years ago, we were talking about why was it that European films weren't in the screens of Europe very much. And we're still talking about it. And the sad fact is that most of the films that we've celebrated tonight will not be seen by large areas, the people in large areas of Europe. Certainly it's true in my country, unless you happen to live near an art house, you will not have the chance to see most of these films. And I think we have to keep up the pressure. And if we want to see how to do it, well, maybe we should look to the Americans. Because I seem to remember that American presidents have actually intervened in the free market to protect their steel and their agriculture. So why can't our politicians do the same to protect European films? And the other thing I'd like to say is that most of us here enjoy the ability to make the films we can make. We enjoy freedom of expression. But we know there are many countries in the world where filmmakers are not free to make the films they want to make. And I think it's good that we continue to give those our solidarity. People can risk imprisonment or physical harm or exile. And simply for wanting to do what we take for granted, which is to make the films that we think are important or that we want to share or that we want to celebrate. And to take one example, and I only take this example, we could look to many countries, but I only take this example because it is quite close to home. There is a film director I know who was refused 80% of her locations in her own country, whose film team was not allowed to travel with her, and who has been exiled from her country for making the film and is still in exile after 2 years. She's a Palestinian. And I think those of us who have the freedom to make the films we want to make, whatever battles we go through, should give the support to those who are denied that freedom in whatever form they ask. But thank you for this. It's a great honor. Long live European film in all its diversity and its richness. Thank you.